Hey everyone! Recently, I've been reading a lot of books that I found really helpful and interesting, and so I want to share that with you. Over the next few months, I'm going to be doing a series of book reviews where I talk about what I've learned and how I've been applying them to my life. I wanted to start off my first book review with a classic, and this is something that anyone should read who works with other people, and that just happens to be almost all of us. So today, I'm going to be talking about How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. So Carnegie breaks this book up into 4 main sections, and overall he talks about 20 suggestions on how to improve your communication skills and your relationships with others. I could talk about this book for a really long time, but I'm just gonna pull out a few points that really stood out to me. The first one that caught my attention was don't criticize, condemn, or complain. And I thought, well, duh, Dale, that sounds like common sense. But as I began to examine my own life and my words, I found it to be pretty challenging. Criticizing, condemning, and complaining is very easy. Anyone can do it, and we do it just on autopilot sometimes. But the problem with this is it doesn't bring about positive results, and in the end, it really just harms relationships because it puts people on their defense. It wounds their pride, and ultimately, it makes people feel less important. But really taking a hold of your words and realizing when you're criticizing, condemning, and complaining opens up a lot of opportunities for a relationship to grow. When you remove those things, you have space for honesty and openness, and ultimately a more trusting relationship. Is it hard? Yes. Is it worth it? Also, yes. One quote that really stood out to me was Ben Franklin, who said, "I will speak ill of no man, and I will speak all the good I know of everybody." This quote leads me directly into the next thing that I gathered from this book, which was there is some good trait or quality in everyone you meet. And as Emerson puts it, every man is your superior in some way, and in that, you can learn from him. Having this mindset when you come into a relationship can be very beneficial because first, you're humble enough to know that you can learn something, which is just a great place to be. But it also allows you to offer sincere appreciation to someone. I want you to think about your friends, your family, your coworkers. When was the last time you offered them sincere appreciation? Has it been a while? Yeah, me too. So it's something that we can all grow and improve upon. But Carnegie makes the point that craving appreciation is just human nature. It's something that everyone wants. Think about the old couplet. Once I did a bad thing that I heard ever. Twice I did a good thing, but I heard that never. Wow. I feel like a lot of us can relate to that. You mess up and you hear about that all the time, but then you do these good things and you never get appreciation for it. Obviously, appreciation is something we all want and recognition, so why do we withhold it? One thing I really want to point out about this book is that there's this underlying theme of being sincere and being genuine. Carnegie makes all of these points about how you need to be genuinely interested in other people. He said to be interesting, you must be interested. And so we really need to try to understand other people's points of views, their hopes, and their dreams, because I'm not telling you these things so you can trick people into doing what you want. That's not what this is for at all. No, Carnegie makes the point that these need to be so sincere and it needs to be genuine because these are tips for long-lasting relationships. And you just see this thread like all throughout the book of being really interested in other people. And so I found that super helpful. The way this book has changed me the most actually is how I talk to people on the phone. So recently I've been doing a lot of talking on the phone with my friends and other people too. But Carnegie suggests that you should say hello in a happy way. So I've been practicing that. Whether I'm talking to an IT person or my friend, I say hello in a happy way and I'm genuinely interested in learning about them and seeing their point of view. The results have been amazing. I've really just learned more things that I would have never learned before if I hadn't been interested in learning about that person and if I hadn't been in a good disposition at the beginning. Like sometimes people answer the phone and you can just tell they're unhappy to be talking to you. That's not a great way to start off the conversation. So the next time you're on the phone, try to say hello in a happy way. Now, all of these things might sound like common sense to us, but they're really hard and challenging to implement. But I would challenge you, and when next time you criticize, condemn, or complain, try not to. Try to take that out and instead replace that with a sincere appreciation for others. That's really all I have for us today. If you've read this book, please drop your thoughts in the comments section about what you've done based on the recommendations and how you've had success. Also, if you want to follow along as I do more book reviews, follow the hashtag the Spinal Tap, where I tap into what I've learned in books and where I show you just how I've been applying it in my life. And also, lastly, I want to give a big shout out to Clay Davis, who gave me this idea. If you're watching this, thank you. And everyone else, I'll see you next time.